Imagine you're curious about why artists in the early 20th century started creating abstract paintings that didn't look like anything you'd see in the real world. For example, why did painters like Pablo Picasso and Wassily Kandinsky move away from realistic depictions to more geometric shapes and bold colors? Modernism provides a framework to explore such questions, representing a significant shift in art, literature, and culture during this period. Modernism arose during a period of intense change and upheaval. The Industrial Revolution had drastically altered the landscape of cities and the nature of work. Advances in science and technology, such as the telephone, automobile, and electricity, reshaped daily life. At the same time, intellectual shifts, including the theories of Sigmund Freud and the ideas of Charles Darwin, challenged long-held beliefs about human nature and the universe. Against this backdrop, artists and writers sought new forms of expression to capture the complexity and dynamism of the modern world. Modernism encompassed a broad range of movements and styles that sought to break away from traditional norms and conventions, embracing innovation, experimentation, and individualism. For instance, in visual arts, modernist painters rejected the realistic depiction of subjects and instead explored new ways of representing reality. Artists like Picasso introduced Cubism, which fragmented forms into geometric shapes to depict multiple viewpoints simultaneously. This departure from realism aimed to capture the complexities of modern life and challenge viewers' perceptions. Beyond the visual arts, modernism also influenced literature, where writers experimented with narrative techniques, language, and themes. Authors such as Joyce and Virginia Woolf employed stream-of-consciousness writing and nonlinear storytelling to reflect the fragmented and subjective nature of human experience in the modern world. Understanding modernism also involves recognizing its reaction against previous artistic and cultural norms. The movement sought to reject the conventions of Victorian and Edwardian art and literature, which were often characterized by rigid structures and moralistic themes. Instead, modernists embraced ambiguity, experimentation, and the exploration of the unconscious mind. Modernism's influence extended beyond the arts into areas such as philosophy and psychology. The existentialist ideas of Jean-Paul Sartre and the psychoanalytic theories of Freud reflected the modernist interest in exploring the depths of human existence and the complexities of the psyche. These intellectual currents paralleled the artistic innovations of the time, further shaping the modernist ethos. However, modernism also faced criticism and challenges. Some argued that its emphasis on individual perception and subjective experience could lead to a sense of alienation and disconnection. Additionally, the radical break from tradition sometimes made modernist works difficult to understand or appreciate for the general public. In summary, modernism was a cultural movement that sought to capture the complexities and changes of the early 20th century through innovative forms and techniques in art, literature, and architecture. Modernism broke away from traditional forms and embraced new ways of seeing and expressing the world.